You save the percentages for Don.
I know, I do, but I feel it's apt now because I remember we were talking on Sunday and you gave it 70-30.
Well, it's not a great deal of difference.
What, a little bit of a difference?
Well, 70-30, 60-40, 80-20, whatever you want.
Well, it's quite a big difference, isn't there? Would you prefer 60% off or 80% off?
I'm getting 70-30, whatever it is. I mean, the odds are stacked against them at the moment, but it's not untenable. It's not 12 points. Going back to the team selection, it's almost, I mean, they lost 2 players, but in some sense it was almost like losing 1, if that makes sense, because the front line for a little while had been Mane, Salah and Jota. Mm-hmm. You lose those 2 wide players, but Firmino comes back in. And so you're losing 2 players, but gaining a hugely experienced player coming back into the team who's hopefully going to hit form again. So that really has lessened the blow. Plus who they've played. Palace are decent. And Brentford are not the worst, but Brentford at Anfield want to come and play, and that was always a good fit for Liverpool in a sense. So in some sense, the dominoes have stacked well for them so far, yeah. And they've taken advantage of it, and now they need to put a run together. But it does need, City do need to be pushed. There's no doubt about it, and somebody needs. Chelsea have not been capable, and I think Liverpool at the moment look at. I don't know what the boys think, but I'm kind of more worried about them defensively.
Right.
With the upcoming games than I am about them scoring goals.
Overall, you take a look at the fact that obviously they have different priorities. I think I'm right in saying this, in the fact that Liverpool fans want to win the title, Manchester City fans want to win the Champions League. Does that come into play at all?
No, hold on.
What?
I don't think that's correct.
No? Which part?
Man City I'm a lot of Man City fans. And Nathan will be able to talk much better about this than me.
Right.
Seem to have, you're looking at me like that, they seem to have a problem with, it seems, UEFA and some of these competitions. And my understanding is that they're happy to be winning their domestic title. I think it's the board and the manager that are more keen to be delivering the Champions League, obviously. But I think, I mean, I'm not saying the City fans wouldn't want to do it, but,
no, but they've won the league many times. They've never won the Champions League. That's what it's about.
Am I wrong, Nedum, or
tell him he's wrong, Nedum?
No, you're spot on. No, it's Dan trying to stir the pot again. I think what you're saying is perfectly valid. Like, when you think about it for City, like, they do want to win the Champions League. The players obviously want to, but at what expense? You know, they've got a potential 6-point lead over Liverpool in the league. The collapse, if they were to lose this title, but then they won the Champions League, would be spoken about more than the Champions League itself would as an overall sort of concept, because that would be alarming. So I think the bread and butter is the league. I think if you win the league and the Champions League, then that's probably what they really want to achieve. But I don't think a season where that's what they win and nothing else, I don't think that's seen as a massive success, because yes, they will tick a box and say they've won it, but there'll be significant question marks going into the next season, and they tend not to have those because domestically they do so well.
Get that pie off your face.
Have a bit of ambition, see.
It's the manager that wants to do it, and the board, and that's understandable. But you said to me...
I said to everyone, I know.
You preface your question with City fans.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that sounds wrong.
Well, that's Nedum's take, and what does he know? He lives in this high-class castle, doesn't really associate with the real fans. Frank, if you're a player, what would you prefer to win from a City perspective, given that you've already won the Premier League?
They haven't.
They have.
Oh, no,
they won 3 out of the last 4.
Go with you.
Oh, yeah, I thought you meant this year. Sorry.
Yeah, by the way, do you want to put anything else in his mouth down while you're going
Shut
along
up,
there?
Stevie. I'm not talking to you. Sort your hair out.
Yeah.
Frank.
Yeah, right.
I mean, listen, you go and comb your hair.
Well, because don't bother coming to me, because
I think
no sense.
Dan is trying to find an ally, and I will go with him. Yes, of course, if you're a player and you're a Manchester City player, you want to win the Champions League because you won a couple of times the Premier League. But, you know, 1 sure is better than 2 maybe. And if you can get the Premier League and make sure that you can get it, after you can think about the Champions League. So I think the present for the Manchester City player is to secure the Premier League title, and after maybe see if they can do with the Champions League, which is going to be a more difficult task.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.